Welcome everyone to Winterfrost, another winter sim here in Second Life. Out now during the month of December. And this is another one that's fairly darkened and nicely glowing. We got a nice little choo-choo train going off there. Bunch of deer and about is there. And this place is sort of like, well, it's basically like a forest, and there's many trails going off in every direction. And we'll slowly but surely be getting around all of them. There's also a really nice looking, colorful scenery over that way. An Aurora Borealis, I believe it's called, whatever. Or something along those lines. So let's go ahead and pick out a trail for us here. See Rudolph at the start here. Very nice, very nice. We even have this nice little deer holding up some lights for us. Don't see that too often. Just holding off the antlers like that. Alright, I think we've seen everything about in the center here, so let's go ahead and pick a trail and head down it. I think I'll go ahead and head down this way. We'll save that nice looking spot with the sky for a bit later. Oh, it looks like there's actually a full-on golf course over here. That's actually pretty neat. Have to admit, still have never done golfing in Second Life yet. Like, occasionally you'll just kind of run into golf spots like this, but they're not very common. I think you probably have to find sims that are dedicated to them, which I'm sure there are a couple. But this looks pretty neat, I have to say. Might be interesting to try and play a game here and put it on my other channel, but have to see if I have the time. I do like how it's all set up to go from one to the other. There's no particular confusion on that, because there's always a little pathway heading off of each one. That's neat. I guess that one would have to go through a little tubing right here. Just kind of walking through them just to give a little bit of a look here about it. This would be the 5 hole. They do seem to add a little twist with each one, it looks like. Like, this one appears to be more about going over slopes and ramps, it looks like. And this one actually looks like you have to do a pretty angled shot to actually get up here on this slope. This is a very small one right here, actually. That's number 8. This one, I'm not even sure how this one would work with the physics of it, but I guess you would have to power that shot pretty hard. And number 9. I think that might be... Yep, that's the last one. So that's actually pretty neat. So if you want to try out some golfing here at the end of December, when this will be going up, then I totally would say go ahead and check that out. Looks like somebody's been having a little bit of fun up here. See a lot of generic cylinder prims up that way. Well, we have a nice little carousel here, it looks like. This actually may have been made out of prims, looking at it. Which is actually pretty neat if somebody made that right here and now. Another train going around this tree here, though this one has a lot of goodies in it. Gingerbread house. I think I may actually have a copy of this one. I think this might be... No, I don't think it actually is the Mappy one. I have something similar to it, though. Nice little gazebo. And we got a nice little tunnel to go through that's all decorated up in shiny little ribbons and whatnot. Get a little bit of glowy on the ground as well. And we got a little owl friend here. Just kind of hanging out on a stump. You can see a mountain view. I'm assuming that's some off-sim stuff over that way. Which always adds a bit of character when you can do the off-sim, like, regional stuff. It's usually mountains, but sometimes you get something different. Got some nice little foxes, it looks like, here. All kind of looking around and whatnot. Frosty the Snowman in a snow globe. There goes the full-on particle effect there. We got a nice little tree bridge here. Yeah, it looks like we found a little town, looks like. Or actually, this looks like a shopping area, actually. I'm assuming the pathway off to the east is back towards the center, but let's go ahead and take a look around here first. It looks like we got a pose set here for sale. And then we also have Santa up here with Santa's little helper down here. Going through the mail. Yep, there's plenty of mail to go through, that's for sure. And yeah, like I was saying, these look like shopping spots. This one actually looks like it's a gift giver, the giving tree. Which I don't actually see many of those around now that I think about it. Yeah, this is... I remember the summary of this place being that it was a family type of spot, so there looks like there's probably going to be a lot of kid stuff for sale here. Nice little carousel going about here. Alrighty. Little Monsters, Inc. Yeah, some more stuff for sale here. Mostly outfits, it looks like, and shoes. Another set of clothes here. Another little pose set here. This actually looks pretty neat, I have to say. It's like these couple of trees, and then there's a moonshot with Santa going... the Santa shroud over the moon. That's pretty neat. Munchkins. We got another Santa pose set here. And then go ahead and take this path down this way and see where it leads us. Another snowman. We got like a bear cave over here, of all things. It looks like the bear has a candy cane it's chewing on. Don't see that too often. We also have a wolf den up here, it looks like. One of them howling at the moon. And I heard a howl there. Yeah, I think we're heading... Yep, we're back towards the center once again, so I think these two paths that connect right here are the ones that we just looped around, so I guess we're going to have to find another one that go down here. So basically we have one north, west, and east left. Let's go ahead and go down the west one here. Our friend Al's back. It looks like we have something here way up here. Let's go ahead and take a look. This guy's listening to some tunes. Oh, there's sleigh rides, okay. So that's why it's like a giant slope. I guess there's a pose spot right here on top of a sleigh. This area actually looks icy on the ground, though. It's kind of curious. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab a sleigh and go down. Normally I don't mess with things like this, but this kind of seems like it'd be a fun idea, so let's go ahead and try it. Don't know which one to pick, so I guess I'll just pick one. Here we go. Oh, wow, that's flying right down, isn't it? That took about maybe 10 seconds to go down. Pretty neat, though. Another hot coffee station, it looks like, right here. And now we're towards the glowing area of the sky. Reindeer games. Okay, let's take a look down this way. Oh yeah, I see some games down this way. These are like the tabletop ones. I have one of these. I have the one that's basically like Monopoly, but it's called like Simopolis or something like that. It's not one I've ever bought, but these are pretty popular, these tabletop type of games. They're usually fairly similar to basic board games you'd find around now. The one I usually see often enough is called like Greedy Grady or something like that. Go ahead and head down this way and see what's going on. Okay, that leads us back towards the center, it looks like, actually. So yeah, let's go ahead and head down that way, I guess. Got some more foxes out this way. I guess the west and north trail were connected. And we got like a little village spot here or something along those lines. Or okay, it's like an ice skating rink. Okay. But we can see Santa like floating around up here, which is pretty neat, especially against that backdrop there. Okay, now the reindeers are showing up. Those front ones were kind of wonky there for a moment. That's pretty neat looking right there, up against the rocks like that. Got another D on a well. Let's see if there's anything in the well. Nope. Looks like it's empty. Peace, love, and joy over some hot cocoa. Alrighty. Guess we can move back down the trail then. I guess this is the final trail that we have to go down. Well, it actually forks off, so let's go ahead and go down, let's go down the straight way this time. Usually we go off the separate sides, but this time we'll just go forward. Oh, this is a nice little bridge there with the colorful ribbons again. Looks like they have actually a story laid out here. Okay. Ah, it's the old classic, alright. I guess they have the backdrop of all the houses here, which is actually a neat little idea. Because it looks like they've decorated it up, each one of them, without actually having to put an actual house at each spot. So that's actually some pretty good thinking to do that. I am curious if the illustrations, if this is a older version or if this is a newer version here. Oh, I like those trees right there. That's very nice. Because it looks kind of like it's probably a newer version, but trying to be done in an older style, I think. Alright, looks like we're going to be running into a bit of text refresh needed. No, I don't want to block it. This is a neat idea, though. I don't think I've been through many of these, like, story illustrations. Like, I think the last time I did something like this was, back when I was doing the sim that had all the watercolor, art on it. That's neat looking. Hopefully I've caught all these so far. I think I have. Ah, there's old Saint going down the chimney. Well, that's pretty looking. Pure glowing white like that. Nice looking tree. Overall, the sim has done a really good job at having the Christmas feel, I have to say. Presents. I like this like blue light tree right to the side here. I'll get a better look at it in a moment, but these I actually can see I've seen in like real life before, and they look really neat that way as well. Yeah, that one right there. There he goes up the chimney. Another snow globe, it looks like. Looks like we're getting towards the end of the story now. Yeah, I think this is the last one here. Like this is a nice little setup here with all the trees too. Alrighty, story time's over. So let's go ahead and head on off to that fork in the path that we saw earlier. We found Santa's village. Guess we finally found where Santa lives. I can see the elves around. Yep, they're all hard at work, it looks like. You even see a couple of them walking around. Guess this is the spot where the elves live, actually, since the small beds and all. Got an elf making snow angels on the ground. Gingerbread bakery. Honestly, I'd like to have some gingerbread at some point during this month. Some gingerbread and some pumpkin pie ice cream. Nice little lounging area here. Some hot cocoa and cookies. There's Mrs. Claus over in the kitchen. Yeah, she's the one making the cookies. Yep, looks like I see Gingerbread Man over there. Take a look in this barn. Oh, looks like Santa's gone high tech here. Very neat. There's the man himself sitting there in the corner. Guess he's checking over the list on the books in the laptop. And I guess this is probably the toy workshop, I imagine. Oh, this is where all the deer are. Almost didn't see this spot over here. Yep, they're all hanging around. I don't see Rudolph over here, though. He's the special one after all. He probably gets a spot all to himself. Oh, yep, it does look to be the toy workshop here. Looks like even the squirrels are helping in their own particular way. Sawing that prim in half. And we got some stuff being made over here. Oh, that's actually kind of neat. The roof of the little birdhouse actually changes colors. Alrighty though. This was Winter Frost, another wonderful Second Life region here during December. If you guys get the chance to see it, I'd say go see it. Hope you guys enjoyed it.